Staring out the window, reaching for a North Star, waiting just to wake up from this nightmare where you could be right back in my arms.
I'm back. So it's been a while since my last video. Last you saw me, I was taking you through the process of creating the mouse house. I was very diligent about filming the entire process because I really wanted to take you with me from start to finish. And then afterwards, I just needed to take a little break, as I usually do after a big project, mostly because I just want to prevent burnout. So I like to be intentional about the rest that I am taking. Then Holy Week came and I took a break from making content and social media, as I usually do during Holy Week. And if you watch the Mouse House videos, you will have seen that I've been suffering from a bit of wrist pain. So I went to the doctor to have that checked out. So it was about a week as well of like just being in and out of doctor's offices and trying to figure out what was wrong with me. So I was diagnosed with tendinitis and cubital tunnel syndrome. I think it's mostly because of computer work and aggravated by my boxing exercises, and then kind of just pushing through the whole painting process. Apparently, it's not bad enough that I need to do anything about it, like go to rehab or get surgery. I just need rest. So I took some more time off for myself to completely heal, because I was advised that if I don't, then the pain's just gonna keep getting worse and I am going to eventually need surgery if I don't take care of myself. So that's enough incentive for me to take a break. And now I'm back. Okay, this is a painting that I am working on for my friend's wedding invite. I really like how it's turning out. I'm using acrylic gouache once again to make it, and I think I'm really getting a hang of mixing the paint to create the consistency that I like. Like, I'm super happy with this one over here, how that turned out. This one is a little thick, but that's okay. I bought myself a few desk accessories just to, I don't know, I just wanted to treat myself. So I got myself this big desk pad that can work as a mouse pad as well. And I got this headphone stand, which I have been wanting for a really long time. And what I love about it is there's actually this little lip here where I can slot in my phone, so I can just have it facing me while I'm working, and then like put my headphones down every time I need to go to the toilet or anything like that. Oh, okay, so on my social media, a lot of you have been asking me to create a calendar. So I was thinking of making something like this. I have a very specific idea for what I want for the calendar, because the thing that I'm working towards is if I were to create new products, because you may have noticed that I haven't created any new products in a while, I want them to be as sustainable as I possibly can make it. And it takes, I don't know, it's weird. It takes a lot of courage for me to make a product out of my artwork, because part of me is always thinking like, why would anyone want this? So why would you bother making it? Like, it's that type of thing. I just zoomed you out a bit because that was a little too close for comfort. So it took me a really long time to message the supplier and ask them if the thing that I wanted to have made was even possible. And they got back to me and said they didn't have the facilities to do that, so I have to find somebody else. So I have somebody else in mind who could do it for me, but once again, it's taking me a while to work up the nerve to even ask them if this is something that's possible. It's this weird feeling that if I do it and if I ask them, then it becomes reality. So what I am telling myself now is I'm going to do it just because I want to do it, and I'm going to have one made just for me for next year. And then maybe I'm thinking I'll do a pre-order, so if anybody else wants one, they can pre-order it, and then I will just have it made if anybody wants one. So, you know, that way, if nobody wants it, then it's not that big a deal. I just won't have it made. All right, so this is what I had in mind. This is the Sibylline Mossery desk calendar. So I've just been having this on my desk for a couple of months now, and I've found it really useful because it's so pretty. It just makes me happy to have like a piece of art on my desk. So I wanted to create something similar. I wanted something that could sit on your table or possibly be hung up on the wall if anybody wants that. So I needed to be spiral bound with one of those spiral things that hang like that. But in an effort to make it more sustainable, because a calendar has a real shelf life, obviously. By the end of the year, what are you gonna do with it? The dates are no longer as relevant. So what I want to do is I want to create one, the calendar on top, the print down below, and then I want it to be perforated in between the calendar and the print. So the idea is you use it for the year, and at the end of the year you have the option to separate the print itself from the calendar, so that way you can keep the print. So essentially you're buying 12 art prints, and then you can just, I guess, dispose of the calendar part of it when you're done. I don't know, it's kind of just like it's this idea that I've been toying around with that I really like, because it just extends the life of the product and it makes it more of a sustainable piece in my mind in that way.
I still need to recover from another lover. Would you be here for me? Never met your parents, not even your mother, but let's see where this leads.
Hi, Batch, we're home.
What should we do tonight? What if this breaks your little heart in mine? What should we do tonight? Let's just find out. Pretty blue jeans and me, running through evergreen. Pretty blue jeans and me, yeah, she's shall we do tonight? What if this breaks your little heart in mine? What shall we do tonight? Let's just find out.
Alright, so what do I need to do? Let's import this footage. Let's import the scan. Alright, so what I'm thinking is I kind of want to fine-tune the piece a little bit on Procreate first, and then do final tweaks on Photoshop. Yeah.
I think every record should have one you go, listen, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Like that one half belongs to me, half belongs to the person I'm not yet. You ever
Yeah.
feel sometimes like you write a thing that's not quite who you are yet?
Absolutely.
And it's this, what I am interested in is the idea that buying the record is the 2-year subscription to everything else that I do.
yeah.
That if you just, by the way, what a deal. Every 2 years, it costs you $9.99 for Instagram Lives, guitar instructions, TikToks. I'd be very happy if that was how people saw the world.
I'm going to do the video. It's going to be free. But for me, it's this creative idea that I had to get out. I don't care
Yeah, I'm
about...
with you. There's something sacred in having an idea that moves you and doing it regardless of whether it works or not. There's something sacred about hearing an idea you had in your head and following through on it.
It may not look like it, but much time has passed. I have been working on fixing this, not fixing, but you know, I want to get the digital scan to look as much as the original as I possibly can.
Daydreaming got me thinking that this can all be true. Speculating, a long time waiting to hear a word back from you. Conversations in my head got me conflicted with what you said. I tend to second guess myself, like, too much? 'Cause I think that I've been falling ever since that day out in the park. And I don't know if this is love, but maybe this could be the start. Wondering if you feel the same. Wondering if my heart's okay. I don't know if this is love or just a phase.
Just delaying and replaying that look upon your face. Your laugh is contagious.